Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody, guys. Let's take a look at the euro currency. Well, situation currently stands, it's really tricky, and I think that on a daily chart we have some interesting moments that are not really very obvious, but still they bring some interesting information and important information for us in the perspective of the maybe 1-2 weeks. In general, our analysis that we made today shows that market starts to show signs of weakness. They are not really very strong, but they slowly erase the former previous bullish moments and signs. So the euphoria when the market just jump up on the news that new tariffs have been set for Chinese goods and it's Fed should cut the rate, and so on. This information hasn't led to outstanding performance. This was the first emotional spike, but gradually it has lost the pace, and currently market mostly erased this effect. So these driving factors are not working anymore. So, and currently we see some moments that tell us, at least we think that market really could continue downward action. So on a daily, first we need to recall that we have the butterfly. So we talked about this butterfly, if you remember, when we have planned the upward bounce here. Because this is not just a butterfly, this is weekly COP target. It's very important. And butterfly actually finalizes the reaching of the COP. And that was the reason why we said that, well, we will see, but maybe market will turn up here and shows the significant retracement. The completion of the COP on the weekly chart has taken the shape of the morning star. You probably remember this. But what we see right now, take a look. As the butterfly 127 extension has been completed, upward bounce, market has moved above the pivot point, but upward bounce has met significant resistance here with the forming of the high wave pattern. So this consolidation points on a significant bearish pressure at this area. So a lot of new traders who would like to sell euro step in, and that has prevented the further upward action. So butterfly has not become the reversal pattern. Yes, it has triggered the retracement, but that has not become the reversal. As many traders thought that probably euro should turn up just in the situation of this dovish Fed policy, new tariffs, and so on. What does it mean? It means as the reaction on the first target has been met on the butterfly, from the butterfly framework, it could mean that market could follow to the 1618 extension. It stands 10917, and that's actually very close to the euro pivot support one. This is first moment. Second moment, if we'll take a look on the situation from the pivot points. So market has broken the pivot here, but on retracement it was not able to hit the pivot resistance one. So it has not reached it and dropped again below the pivot. From that standpoint, it's very high probability that the market should follow the monthly pivot support one. It's 10966. Now, speaking on this downward action, take a look at market actually has erased this rally. Has broken the 618 support and agreement area with some intraday targets and now stands below it. So the only pattern that we could suggest that could keep the bullishness on the market is maybe the double bottom. So it's some kind of if this will be first bottom, market drop back to these lows, we'll able somehow, I don't know what the reasons will be, but if somehow market will be able to hold above it and stands reversal up, well, maybe this could become the double bottom. But currently, guys, on the background, on the overall situation, it's very difficult to find the reasons for that. Because the CFTC report also shows that traders has not cut the overall bearish positions on the euro, and last week the bearish positions even have increased slightly. So And since market stands near the oversold, well, maybe some bounce here is possible, but currently I have some doubts on this perspective. The market indeed will form the double bottom and turns up by this pattern. So we will see. But in the current circumstance, at this moment, we do not consider taking any long positions by far. So we do not have clear patterns. We have some signs that we do not like from the perspective of the bullish action, so they are bearish, these factors. And in such circumstances, we do not want to take the long position on euro currency right now, because we do not exclude the chance that market will drop further to the downside. Still, I know that a lot of counter-view followers exist on our forum as well. That's really good, guys, that you have your own opinion and maybe you will be right. So this happens very often. So if you have bullish view on the market, we just could show you the scenario that maybe will be useful for you. So take a look on the follow time frame chart. We have our regardless tuple to buy pattern. And this pattern will be valid until, at least theoretically, until market stands above these lows. So with this pattern, you could try to, based on the hourly chart, I will show you a bit later. So, but this here you have the very short-term setup that you could use if you still would like to take the long position. Because the setup that we have here is very short-term, but at least it could provide you a chance to move your stops to the break-even to protect your position and finish trade with the no loss. So this chance could be provided. Maybe market even will show some bounce to the weekly pivot points, 11.928. That even lets you to abandon this trade with some profit if later euro will start dropping again. But that's you could use this setup because it could protect your trade. But first, on the follow time frame chart, also I would like to say what I don't like in the current situation. Personally, I do not like the sell-offs. Probably I have talked about it on Friday. Because when the market moves down with the retracement, this retracement is too direct. So we take a look at very strong sell-off, flat action, sideways, no significant pullbacks. Against strong sell-off, minimal retracement with the sideways action. And take a look at acceleration and sell-off right to the XOP. And again, flat action here. So this is also the reason why I would like to take the long position currently on euro. Now on the setup. So market stands at XOP with this cartilage triple 2. What we have here, potentially, we could try to suggest maybe minor head and shoulders pattern. So that actually our bottom line on Friday. That the reaction that we have expected. So that has been done, although reaction was not really big. Currently, guys, if you still would like to take the long position, you could try to catch this minor triple 2 buy, which should form the right arm of this pattern. So you can see here we could get the hand shoulders. If indeed market somehow will hold there and starts upward action, will not drop below the A point, that will let you to protect your position with this upward action. You can move stop to the break even when the market will hit the minor target, grab the half of the profit, and just watch what will happen. So the target that market could reach stands approximately 11.20. This is the OP. But if you will get lucky in market, indeed will start upside reversal, you will be just in a perfect position because you will take the long position right at the bottom. If indeed something will happen, maybe some news will be released, we do not know. But if market will start to show the rally and this will become the reason for the reversal, that will be just perfect moment for taking the position. But currently we're watching for this setup just because it could provide you at least some protection and brings at least some probability that maybe with a minor pullback that lets you to move your stops to the break even. But again, as I said, on the high time frames, on the daily and our view on the market is that now it's not time to consider any long position by far. So let's see what common week will bring us.